Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Stacy Scott, and I'm here with Graham Wickham, President and CEO of Wickham Financial and Insurance Services, and we're back with you with our weekly wrap-up. Graham, I understand there was some volatility in the market last week. Can you shed some light on that for us?
Yeah, thank you, Stacy. Thanks for our viewers for being on the call. We got pretty much the worst week that we saw for this year so far. Not completely unexpected. I mean, we started out really, really strong, and all the indices rallied really hard, especially the side of the market, the NASDAQ, those high growth areas that got beaten up so bad last year. We saw them rally the most. So completely expecting some volatility. You should as well. Not unexpected to have some of these great gains that we had be given back over this last week. So we look at the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Russell was off anywhere from 2.5% to 3.5%. Discretionary, I think, was driving the car on that downside a bit, being down about 4.5%. Commodity prices also stumbled with increased fears of a recession, and we continued to see the yields climb. We're seeing the two-year yield Treasury up around almost 5%. We're still seeing an inverted yield curve, which still puts some pressure on the market and expectations. We still have a strong consumer, right? We saw the U.S. core PCE rise 0.6% month over month in January and 4.7% year over year. If we look at gross domestic product, they did revise that fourth quarter number from 2.9% down to about 2.7%. Not unexpected. We see revisions from time to time. We did see U.S. home sales continue to fall for the 12th straight month. Keep in mind, we got those higher rates. Maybe some of the buyers out there are a little skittish about some of the valuations when you have to pay more for those homes. But new home sales did rise for the fourth consecutive month. But keep in mind, it was still down 19.4% year over year. If we look overseas, we saw the global PMIs really best forecast. We saw the CPI, or the inflation number for Canada, come down just a little bit, where we saw Japan's increase. If we're looking at consumer and business sentiment, continue to be quite strong and improving over in the Eurozone. Why? Well, one reason might be they're having a warmer winter. If they're having a warmer winter, we're seeing some of the energy costs come down, having less of a negative effect on their pocketbooks overseas.
Okay. Well, are there any considerations that our viewers should be thinking about moving forward?
Well, Stacy, thank you for the question. I think always should be a balanced approach, right? But I think the market is giving more options. In the past, you might have felt like you had to take on a lot of risk, stock market type risk, to get returns that you need, even with your ultra safe money. And I think you have more options now. Money market funds, high yield savings accounts getting over 3, 4, 4.5+%. The 2-year Treasury over roughly about 5%. So you have options. You have options now in bonds, in short-term safe money like money market accounts, as well as stocks of high quality companies that pay dividends for the future. So I think our investors just have more options, and you can take less risk for that ultra safe money that you might need in a short amount of time frame.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You got it.
And to our viewers, just before we let you go, I have a couple of reminders for you. On Wednesday, we have our monthly Lunch and Learn scheduled at noon. So that's Wednesday, March 1st. And Graham is going to be touching on the Secure 2.0 Act. And then our friend and tax consultant, John Dixon, is going to be joining us to talk about some tips that you may want to consider as you start preparing those 2022 tax returns, which will be due before you know it. Then moving forward to next week, we have our Retirement Planning Today class scheduled, and our March classes begin next Tuesday, March 7th, and we also have a Saturday class on March 11th. And so if you or someone you know is at or near retirement age, this is a great comprehensive multi-day class that will really encompass everything you need to know to get started on your retirement planning journey. So please have them give us a call or check out our website to learn more details, and we'd love to see them in class. Thanks to you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. and especially next Monday for our weekly wrap up. Thanks so much.
Take care.